Bonjour, bonjour. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are here with the last episode of how's the name? Un momento con l'artista. In English, should I say in English? Un momento con l'artista? No. We are talking in English because today we have Miet. How is the Miet, and I want to call you Simona all the time. Sorry. Sorry. Irene, the actress and the dramaturg and actress as well.
No, not at all.
No. Okay, sorry.
No talent at all.
Okay, and then Justina. So we have to talk in English for today. So if you want, you can put the subtitle. I don't know where, I don't know how, but we are going to make it for you. And we want to take a coffee first, I think, because we need to wake up.
Yes.
And I want to start with the first question. It's an easy question. How we start the collaboration with Jan Fabre for you and for you. So if you find Jan Fabre or Jan Fabre find you. So how we start the collaboration? So.
Oh, my collaboration with Jan started in the time you were not yet born. So we started to work together in 1984. Okay. So that's next year.
I wasn't even a program, so
exactly. Next year is going to be 40 years. And I started out with The Power of Theatrical Madness, which premiered at the Biennale in Venice at the time.
Yes.
I was 24 and it was like my first travels abroad. It was really a big adventure at the time because the work was really, at that time, already quite radical.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it had a big appreciation everywhere in Europe and abroad. So it was a real nice time to get to know the world by the work. So, and it's a bit that collaboration that always stayed with Jan and me. Like I'm his dramaturg. We work together. It's a continuous and ongoing conversation within the work, outside of the work, because we are so much on the road and traveling. Okay. We talk a lot, and I to make it to get it together. Jan is a very passionate man about his work and about art, and I think there we found each other. So we do not always agree, and we do not have to agree. That gives good discussions, and it enriches both our lives, I think. But it's a dedication of life, and it was really nice to come here in this house and feel also this deep connection with art. Yes. And this group of people working together as a family, as an art family.
You live the art here.
Yes,
every time.
You live the art here, and that's how we in Troubleyn also live our lives within the art.
So it's not just a work; it's part of life.
Yeah, it is life.
It is life.
It is life.
It is. Yeah. I agree. Totally.
Just art can do this.
Yeah.
Because another job. It's impossible to create this sort of family instead in the artistic world. Yeah. It could be really a reality. So
it's a necessity. That's and I feel it also here, like how the house is built, how you guys work together, how the director is taking you all on this big journey. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we are not just simple colleagues. We're really friends here.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I see them as a family, part of my family. Eduardo behind the camera and Anna, of course. I see them like part of the family. Mm-hmm. So I totally agree. What you said. Art is not work. I mean, it's work. It is, of course, but it's part of life.
Yeah.
So, and your collaboration?
Yeah. It started because I had this friend actor, Gipeto, who told me, you have to go to see Jan Fabre. I was in Milan at Piccolo Teatro. They were performing The Power of Theatrical Madness, and this is theater. And I never saw anything. It was my first time. And I was blown away by this work. And
at what age?
20.
Okay. really young.
And
Wow.
We did a reenactment of those two
Yeah, yeah,
early
yeah.
productions that were originally in 82
In
and
the-
84. We redid them in
Okay.
2012.
with new people.
That's why she was able to.
But it was just something that you see and then that you start dreaming about, but never thinking that you can do it or get there. But I then started studying
Okay.
and training, and the same person told me, that Jan Fabre gives master classes in Antwerp, and you should apply.
Why not?
Try to apply and do a master class, and so I went there to do this master class, and even more, I was completely.
Excited.
Blown away.
Of course,
Involved,
yeah.
yes.
And after that masterclass, he asked me to do an audition because they needed people for Belgian rules and Mount
Mount
Olympus.
Olympus.
And so I did a long audition. And
45 days of audition.
and
Long as the Mount Olympus.
but it started like this. So
Okay.
since 2018, and yeah,
But it's already 5 years. I mean, it's a lot of.
5 years.
Yeah. Time passed, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And these master classes that we do, we have people coming from all over the world
Of
and
course,
different
yeah.
nationality. But it's a really nice way to get in touch, to get connected with people also there, because they experience and they learn the language and they find out if that kind of language is something for them or not, because it's really important for a performer to be totally involved in the work itself. It's
Yeah,
you
of
you
course.
invest a lot,
Of
not
course, yeah.
only physically but also mentally in the work, and voila. Then,
Voila.
like that, you meet young and upcoming and passionate friends, new friends.
You did a good job, okay? Of course. So next question we have. I mean, just
Okay.
two questions. You want to do the question? We share the question?
Ok.
Should I make the question?
La vuoi fare te o io? Vai. Sasso carta. Come si dice in inglese sasso carta forbice?
Esiste?
Do you
But how do you call it?
Yeah, paper. What is it?
Ah, paper, scissors, rock.
scissors.
Yeah.
Okay, it was
okay.
easy.
Same.
So,
Vai.
watching the show, I saw a parallelism between the user of arts and cocaine, so the user that you talk about in the performance, and the user of the performance that in the moment was there. So you start to talk with the people in front of you. So if you want to say something about this, I mean, like the people that they are actually in pain for you, for you, Simona, or for you, Irene. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
So how do you see it? I mean, if you have something to say,
Yeah.
if you see a real connection with them, or if it's just like an hallucination, I don't know. So it's parallelism. That's
Yeah, so the hallucination is there, but also the
Okay.
reality is there. So,
Yeah.
like, you have these moments because you do a lot of cocaine, and so you have this moment of real craziness and all the side effects of the cocaine and what it does to your body. But at the same time, you have like very clear moments, and this also Miet was explaining a lot to me, like where your thoughts are really clear and really lucid. So it's really a balance between this lucidity, with this
Yeah.
clearness, and these moments of
Madness.
yeah, of madness and losing, which is also, I think, something that has a lot to do with Jan's work in general, because it's a lot about letting go of control which is a principle of his work, but also always being aware of everything, like having a precise structure, knowing exactly your position, and when there's other people, where the others are. So this balance between letting go, but also focus.
Okay.
For me, Simona loves both cocaine and art, and the text has also a lot of irony inside, which is Jan's irony, and maybe you can say more about
I
this.
think that's the typical irony of Jan as a person, as an artist inside. Like, he recognizes the social and structures, and he reacts on it. And this text is one big complaint about how capitalism that is in the drugs and that is in the art are interacting with each other. It's all fine. In the end, it goes about money, while the beauty of art is like kind of on a second level. And for a real artist, this beauty, this striving for sublimation is like is the most important. And I think that goes all the way in, and at the same time this so-called coke is there on stage, and it's her life. So it's, you cannot avoid it in a way, like it's in the text on the banknotes in Antwerp. It was at a certain moment, there was really a big newspaper article that in the Scheldt, the river in Antwerp, all the water that floods from the houses is full with remains of cocaine. So it's a harbor city, so it arrives there from South America. It's so part of life on every level.
Yeah, it is.
That it's unavoidable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, what about the scream? I remember that I read about the paint was stolen about 2 times. So when I hear you yesterday night, I remember this, and
It was the third time that you.
Simona stolen the paint for another time.
Again and again and again.
Again and again and again. So why Jan chose this paint to create this hallucination and to how can I say, to give you the possibility to explore your strength, your body strength?
I remember that in the diaries, in the night diaries, like in 1990, I was 2 years old, but I read in the diaries on the day of, in 1994, I don't remember the day, he wrote about it in his night diary. So
it was at the time a big story, because everything that's in the text is based on these real facts. The painting was stolen. And from then on, the museum was really popular because people wanted to see an empty space, like the stolen painting that was not there. And afterwards, when they got it back, it was again like everybody wanted to see the painting back. So, and it's typical for an artist. It brings him to all this way. What can I do with this story, and how to bring it to something that matters to him.
And it's beautiful for me that he started from this scream, like the real painting, and he uses it to say that, the scream is like the thing I aim for, because the artist always starts from a void, from something that he misses, so he has a necessity. And I found this beautiful connection. And also, I remember that during the rehearsals, he told me like that this act of eating the painting is like eating the body of Christ, like la comunione.
Yeah.
And so when you eat the body of Christ, you want to become one with the body of Christ. And it's the same, like the artist that wants to become one with this incredible work of art. And it's also in his way of living art that he always looks at masters and like Rubens, Van Dyck, Van Eyck, all these, and Bosch and all the artists that inspire him. So.
Yeah, our rehearsal room is always filled with all kind of paintings and artworks, like with the images of it that we look to feed us in a spiritual way.
That's
you.
a very good advice. I love it.
Thank you. So I think that we finished our question. We finished our chit-chat. How is it? Chit-chat is like chiacchierata. Chit-chat is chiacchierata. Our chat, I want to thank you. We will see you again.
Great pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The second show. So
Let's hope so. Yes, with big pleasure. We would return with big pleasure.
It was a big pleasure for us, for yesterday, to see the show, and for today, to take a coffee with you. And posso dirlo in italiano, le ultime cose?
Ci salutiamo così.
Ci salutiamo. We just want to say hi in Italian. È finito il Teatro dei Luoghi questa sera. Questa sera finisce il Teatro dei Luoghi. Edoardo dietro si dispera. È già finito. Ringraziamo il nostro sponsor Valentino Caffè. E ringraziamo ovviamente la nostra cara Giustina. Ringraziamo Irene che ce l'ho fatta, vedi, io ho sta cosa, mannaggia, ho sta cosa, sì, Irene.
Simona.
Mi viene da chiamarti sempre così, non lo so. Grazie.
Grazie
Veramente, nice to meet you, of course. Vi aspettiamo questa sera per l'ultima con la nostra cara Irene in scena, con Simona, The Gangster of Arts, uno spettacolo di Jan Fabre. Una anteprima insomma nazionale, l'altra volta ho detto internazionale sbagliando, la prima nazionale. Vi ricordiamo insomma di seguirci se vi va sui nostri social, su Facebook, su Instagram, troverete la puntata su YouTube e niente, saluti e baci e ciao.
Bye bye.
Ciao, grazie.